Okay, I'm doing this video. This is not really a tutorial or anything. I'm making this video to I'm going to see if I can repeat this issue I am having with the Harrier, that I do not get why it's doing this. It is moving waypoints on the map if I hit this right set of buttons. It's like I can't find any source of anyone else having this issue, and I think that's just there's some weird bug I'm having. I don't know, but I'm going to show what I do. So the Harrier, the nice thing with it is you can, which is probably a lot of advanced planes like this can do this, but like you can manually input a waypoint right on the enemies you want to drop bombs on. So like you could input these coordinates, put it right on there, and then drop a bomb right at that location when you like line yourself up and stuff, and just have like a GPS bomb drop right there. It's like, it's not as accurate if you do like a laser bomb, but so that's what I set up to do. But if I just do some set of buttons on this map, it screws that up. Then my waypoints are just floating off the side every time I try to like switch to that, like to my targeting stuff or so, to switch to it, and then you just see the target bot just sliding to the side because why? I don't know. But so what you do is like you go in data, hit pose, these are the coordinates you put in. Actually no, waypoint, I'm gonna do one, enter, does a star, so I created a new waypoint. This is 0. I'm gonna just input this one. I'm just gonna do one because like you do another one and it just creates more of them. Hit north, like you hit two, basically you hit north and east for like longitude, latitude. 4150 and 43. Enter. It puts it way up there because now there's no longitude, but that's where I input next. E0 41, because you always have to put 0 for, but that's just how that is. 05, because I guess longitude can be like a 3-digit number. So I put the waypoint right on that tank, and if I get up in the air, right, currently I just spawn up the Harrier, nothing on it. I don't need to put any bombs on it to prove so like to make the most easiest of replicating this of whatever's going on here. So like I'm not going to get up in the air, not press anything else. I'm going to center that back. Actually, if anything, I'm gonna set myself to just, oops, I was almost taking off right away there because my throttle's up. I'm gonna even do why is that not? Oh, I need to do that. There we go. Turned my water on just so I'm going to just do a horizontal just because I can. Ooh, forgot. Vertical takeoff. I'm being stupid on not doing this correctly. There we go. Take off. Why aren't you taking off? Oh, I also need to do that. Oh, you know why? You know what? I am going to reset this. I'm sorry I'm I guess the beginning is just like explaining, and I'm going to have to input again. But I just realized I don't have the fuel just because of my fuel being full means that I couldn't take off there. I was too heavy. So that's why I was struggling. So again, spawn with nothing. I guess I will tell the ground crew to just give myself less fuel. Just make it so I can easily take off. Just
request refueling.
There. Basically take off fuel.
Copy.
I didn't rearm anything. I don't know why I said that, but okay. So we'll do the same thing. Click data. Enter new waypoint. Do this just to do the most simplest recreation, and I wonder if this is same thing happens to everyone else, or if I just have a very weird thing happening that like it just screws up me being able to do this very effective way of bombing. It's like I have to get a new plane. Oops. Oh yeah, it's because I didn't hit north. 41, 50. Always can't remember, so I have to go like back and forth what the numbers are. Then do that. East 0. 41, 48. 8. I believe it's 04. Yeah. Same guy, just so, yeah. And uncheck data.
Refueling complete.
So I have this new waypoint that I'll even press this. So this, you know what, we'll put another one too. So I'm going to do 2, just so I could flip back and forth and show the nice usefulness of this. So we'll do this guy. 4150 once again.
Rearming complete.
Gotta do the one with 2 numbers for the north. $50, 19. Enter. East 041 47 4D. So there, now I should have, see, those 2 waypoints. And with this on, when I bring up my tripod, well, not actually no, I'm going to use the, I guess the front camera. You know what? Yeah, guess I will have to arm, you know what? I will need that.
Request rearming. Copy.
I'll get that stuck on me. Bonk. So if you want to replicate the same things, I guess you put the in and then see, said that arming's complete. I'm trying to wait until they're done saying that.
Rearming complete.
There we go. Just wanted to make sure. But now I can put that down. Wait, no, it's you put it up for takeoff. I don't know what difference that does, but that's what you're meant to do. What else? Oh yeah, My nozzle's 82, pointing at, which is really 90 because I'm like, the plane itself is angled up a little bit, so that's why you put it around like that to like 82. And I hold down brakes. Oh yeah, I gotta pull off my parking brake so I could put up my throttle. And I should start lifting up. Yeah, I was way too heavy because I had like full tank of fuel, which makes you actually too heavy to vertically take off like this. And you start slowly moving your nozzle back, so you start going forward. Try to not take too long so you don't waste all your water if you're going to like vertically land again. So I'm trying to put my throttle back there. Oh yeah, and I can put my wheels up. Oh, you know, I forgot to... Oh well. I guess you could do that without flaps. I forgot to put my flaps down, but whatever. So... I'm now flying. And now I'm going to turn my tripod on, which is like, which button is it? That button, you press that button twice up, or you press it down twice, which I have at one of my up buttons. So let me press that button twice there so it slaves the targeting pod to it, and see, now it's staring at it. I have the two buttons like on this side keyed to my HOTA, so like I could press like up and down on the waypoint. Also there is a button that's like, oop, I'm kind of like going down. I'm just turning around to look at it. There's a waypoint down press that you could switch through them. Oh, it's not doing it. Trying to... Okay, I'm just gonna pause myself in the air to like mess with this. So what I was trying to do is, yeah, I'm trying to press up and down on the waypoints. It's not switching them. What they meant to do. Why aren't you doing it? Oh, so you have to, I guess, bring it up like that, and you see on the right side, I'm switching it back and forth. I'm also, the other button I'm talking about is this one. I have this button mapped, which is on the hostess itself, so you have to map it. It's not somewhere you could press in the cockpit. It's waypoint increment, and you press that button and it cycles through waypoints. But you could also do the same thing on here, these two buttons, which I could go up and down like that. So that's all set. So that's all working. So we did all this, so like explain, that's the point of it. However, if I just mess with this button, like there's scaling it, so that doesn't seem to be breaking it. I think it was this button that I had to like turn on to like have that work earlier, but I guess like just bringing up map like that again does it. And seeing this, I think you press that button sometime, like it's what I'm still trying to work on, like how you know for surely that this is going to be. Like, it's so confusing on like what is selected. Like, it's there's something like INS like on here. I think it shows it on here too. Yeah, INS. It's, I don't know. Like, sometimes I get that on, and then sometimes it doesn't work. It's so confusing. It's something I'm confused on making this to, like, now work. But I got it working right now. And I have this, like, locked with what my waypoints are. I believe if I press down like that, do that, it brings that up. That's holding down that waypoint increment down for a long press. And that pretty much tells you, like, that's marking, like, now what that's looking at is where the bombs are going to drop. And so you drop a bomb, and then switch to next, drop a bomb. Like, that's what I know on dropping the GPS bombs. But my issue is if you hit data. So I slide this around, and now it's destroyed. I cannot do this edit, otherwise this is broken. Now, me dropping those bombs are broken. They are just broken. Because I go out of this, now my waypoints have decided to go sideways. And just act like they have, what's it called, like on controllers, the drifting. They decided to now have the drifting effect. And my thumb, like you see my mouse thing, I have that also on my, like, I could switch to a mode and now I could do this. Basically have my hand on my joystick and still mess with things. I could press it in and then, like, look around. So as you can see, I don't have a problem with sliding. It's not my controller. It has nothing to do with any of my controllers. They don't have any drifting problem. The game is just doing some weird drifting. And it's present on when I switch back and forth. I can now not bomb. I have to get a new plane. It is just broken. So I wonder if there's like dynamic eagles or something, if I send this video to them and is the Harrier have a glitch on them that this is what happens? I don't get it. So the big thing I'm making this video is because I was trying to find if anyone has a solution to this. Does anyone have this problem? Like, I'm really baffled about it. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong in the airplane system, or this is just or I have a very strange bug in the game. So, I don't know. But, so I could get it to stop, and what I did is I hit the pinky button, which is set. Just controls that button, which it's also the button when you're on the ground. You hold that button and you could, like, turn. I think it is, like, realistically the same button that would be the pinky button on the stick, which I wonder if I can see it being pressed. Oops. I also have it so it centers me when I have that mode. I guess I can't see it. No. But yeah, that little pinky button on there, I think that's the button that realistically it would be. Ooh. I had my throttle up, kind of heating it a little bit. But yeah, that pretty much made it so now it's not on. Let me see if... So I'm back to I can control it. Usually, in general, when that happens, I'm like stuck on not being able to fix it, and I basically have to just get a new plane because it's just stupidly broken. Let's see if so pretty much now why it's working is it's because I just have my targeting pod just selected, and it's not like slave to anything. You can see the waypoint is still sliding. If I slave it, it's just going to slide with it. It's just, I don't know. It's such a frustrating problem. It's like, why? Why? I don't get why it does that. I really don't understand. Like, let me go to, switch out of that, switch to, come on. It's supposed to be click to this side, down twice. Why isn't it bringing up the camera? I'm trying to get to that front camera, and see, once again, as long as I've been trying to figure out these systems, they're so confusing. See, I can't get to the front camera. Oh, you know what? It is because I did have it selected. It's just because it was looking at something to the side. And once again, this thing is now going to the side. It's like acting everything that is connected to waypoints and stuff, it just wants to drift. It's like everything, all my systems decide to now have a drift problem. I don't get it. I don't have anything else mapped. Like, I do have these things mapped to... Should show you that too. Axes. I do have them mapped to this. Like, this little... So I can easily slew things. They're not even mapped to the mouse. They're just mapped to this, but like, as you see, centered. It doesn't have some drift problem. That's just me moving it. They don't have a drift problem. They work just fine if I set it to like... Trying to see if I can fix the thing, but nope, it wants to slide with the waypoints. Bring up the targeting pod. Yep, targeting pod is just fine because you can like move it independently. So now I'll have to basically bomb with it. Like, I would have to keep like moving this, like tapping it, and then bomb if I wanted to still bomb with this. It's just, I don't know. Such a weird problem. And I wonder if anyone could possibly help me with this, or if it's really, they need to fix something in the game. Like, there's something broken in the Harrier. That's my only conclusion. Otherwise, someone please tell me that I'm doing something wrong. Because yeah, this plane, the A10 Warthog was so much easier to like learn all its complex button thing and its waypoint stuff. Sometime I need to figure out on like how to, because it's so neat to be able to like manually input the waypoints, and I'm sure like the A10 Warthog would also have that. And you just like can, if you could see the enemies on the map, input the waypoint and like, okay, I'm now going to bomb, like, and I could like slew my targeting right onto that enemy and know where they are, because that's the problem I have online, or when I'm like doing this online or so, is where are the enemies? Like, I only know where to look because like I put them in a very obvious spot, but like online they're like around like some airport to capture, so like here. And I'm trying to find a little dot, matching it to somewhere on the map, and it's like I have the hardest time finding them. But it'd be fun to just be sitting like on the ground, setting up my waypoints on the targets of a base that I'm going after, and then I could just drop all my bombs probably in like one thing. Oh, it's saying blow fuel and stuff. Just before I end it, I'm gonna unpause it. I'm just gonna turn that off because it's just being stupid. But yeah, I'm going pretty low on gas, so I'm going to turn myself around and show you how you can possibly hover land this if I do it right. And I'm speeding up time so I can just get a good ways away from the airport, other planes that I made going in circles. Yeah, so this should be plenty. So I put my water down. Need to be losing altitude. I might pass the airport if I'm too high up, I think. But I'm gonna I'm putting my nozzle of the jets downward to basically slow myself down and start putting myself into a hover. And you do this like a lot slower than a helicopter. You know, I think I should put it forward still some more. I need to get a lot. Yeah, I'm going to just aim way past it. I'm way too high up, and I don't feel like doing a big turnaround. So I'm going to just land on the ground way over here. I didn't do this low enough. Alright, let's also like turn and like aim over for this like little place. And when you put the nozzle back down, you actually want to like put more throttle up, because as you imagine, after I gotta put my landing gear down. So now I am just about making myself slow into a hover. I still want to drop a bunch down, but I'm trying to not have to like drop by just hovering downward. It gets very unstable when you do that. So it's nice when you drop down into an angle. But now I'm putting my throttle leg kind of forward now, because you could go past that. Okay, fine, I'll give it power. Don't need to shout at me. Pretty much evening myself out, which I believe. I think I need to nose up just a little bit more. I'm trying to like get like the horizon going back a little bit because I'm going up a little bit too much. I'm not using any water because I'm so light, because I have like very little fuel. And then touchdown. Just landed on the grass. Figured I'll just show you the fun little VTOLing this thing has. So yeah, then do that, turn the water off. Yeah, which is switching that to the middle. And then of course you would like taxi now somewhere, but I'm just on grass, so can I even move? I wonder if I'm like just, oh, there we go. Yeah, I could taxi around in here, I guess. So yeah, I didn't bother wanting to do like a stream, just a recorded video, because once again I wanted to really show I have some I cannot go into data and slew this at all, otherwise it does that drift. Let me see, did that fix it somehow? Nope, it's still doing it, so I don't know. I have tried to like see if I could fix it when I get this problem come up, because I had it somehow happen. Like I obviously just like had it happen by messing with the map, and it was like, oh, well great, now how do I fix that? And I can't find any solution. So Eagle Dynamics, can you please explain or look into this? Because that's such an annoying problem. It really destroys my ability to bomb when that starts to happen. I have to like get a whole nother plane. Which is kind of takes out the immersion of which, who knows, like did the real planes have this computer glitch that happened? I don't know. But thanks for anyone that stuck by watching this long 30-minute thing of just a short explanation of showing that. So everyone have a great day or night. Take care. Bye-bye.